Welcome back, my dear students. I think all of you are okay. By the grace of Almighty, I am also okay. Today we will go to our pending lesson 3, Unit 4, Lesson 3, Photograph. We discussed about it in little portion today. We will discuss thoroughly. Photograph is a story about a grandmother and her grandson relating a photograph. Somehow her grandson once found a photograph of a young lady in the spare room or garbage room in her house, and somehow he found and showed it to her, to his grandma, and talked about it. And somehow that very photograph, if we go through the full lesson, and we can realize that this very photograph is of his grandma. The young, the photo of younghood of his grandma he got, and he talked about various matter about the photograph, and this lesson, this story proceeds on this topic. This lesson is not so much important for us. So far, there is no question on this topic, on this lesson, but there may be. So we should read it out carefully, and we have to understand the meaning of the lesson. So we had better go to our next unit, unit number 6. Please open your textbook and open unit 6. In the very first lesson of the unit 6, we find beauty. What is beauty? Beauty is somehow an abstract thing. So far, I think that charms us, that we like. That is, as a human being, we feel attraction in the beauty. That is, if we see a beautiful flower, a beautiful sight, or a beautiful baby, we try to see it again, and we appreciate it. So, this very topic is related with beauty, and I request you to go through that lesson. Please open your unit 6 and we talk about beauty. The very lesson, the very topic of that lesson is what is beauty. So please listen. Beauty is easy. Beauty is a thing that is here. It is written. It is very easy to appreciate, but very difficult to define. If we want to define beauty, what is beauty? It is very difficult for us. How can we define it? But we can easily appreciate beauty. We can easily appreciate the beauty of any scenery, of anything. So here there is also a contradictory aspect. That is, if you go through the full passage of this lesson, you will get a remark or a motivation like this: if there is no ugliness, we hardly differentiate beauty from ugliness. That is, if there is no cruelty, if there is no ugliness, if there is no harsh in our life or in the nature, that it is very much difficult for us to differentiate beautiful things or count situation or any other mild condition of the nature and of our life. So, if you go through the second para of the lesson, you will get poets and artists have provided an answer by incorporating both into their work. That is, poets of different ages appreciate beauty and works on beauty. That is, they not only work only on beauty, but they mixed beauty and ugliness in their poetry. And by mingling ugliness and beauty, they can differentiate. They intend to differentiate beauty from ugliness. Here, the last stage, the last para of this lesson, we find there are two poems by two different poets, and they differently interpret their thinking of beauty. So, please, if we see the first poem, She Walks in Beauty by Lord Byron, and the another is I Died for Beauty by Emily Dickinson. Lord Byron and Emily Dickinson are both are very much renowned poets. So, please read it out. I will read it out and listen to me. She walks in beauty like the night of cloudless climes and starry skies, and all that's best of dark and bright meet in her aspect and her eyes. Thus belonged to that tender light which heaven to gaudy day denies. One shade the mood, one ray the lace, had half impaired the nameless grace which waves in every verdant trees, or softly lightens over her face, where thoughts serenely sweet express how pure, how dear their dwelling place. And on that cheek over the brow, so soft, so calm, yet eloquent, the smiles that win, the tints that glow, but tale of days in goodness paint, a mind at peace with all below, a heart whose love is innocent. Here, Lord Byron intends to expose inner beauty of a lady in his poem. That is, the main theme reflects the lady symbolizing the purity or simplicity of nature, and through the lady, Lord Byron intends the importance of beauty in his poetry. And the second one, I Died for Beauty by Emily Dickinson. I died for beauty, please listen. I died for beauty, but was scarce adjusted in the tomb when one who died for truth was laying in an adjoining room. He questioned softly why I failed. For beauty, I replied, and I for truth. The two are one. We brethren are, he said. And so, as each man met a night, we talked between the room until the moss had reached our lips and covered up our names. Here, truth and beauty are represented in very effectively, very combinedly by Emily Dickinson. They both are compared, they both think that their love will remain forever up to moss will cover their names, most will cover their lives. That is, the effect of beauty is the effect of truth is eternal, forever. Everything else and wants to intends to mean this very fact. And in the second lesson, folk music, and in the third lesson, crafts in our time, will be held in next class. So for all these things, thank you. Maintain your health hygiene, be careful about your health, and be cautious about maintaining your daily life. Thank you very much, my dear students. Thanks.